Hello, hello, hello. I am back. I have so much stuff to do with this window. And the other video that just ended from our first live, that one it's not ready for me to download yet. So that's going to take a minute. So I'll put it up later today. But I thought I'd go back on live if anybody wants to keep watching stained glass, ask questions about stained glass, tell me where you are, what you're up to. Yes, to the TV as you clean. That's awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's fun. Why don't you come on over here and clean? It would, it would never, it's a never-ending job here, the cleaning. Morton was in the kitchen doing something, then he disappeared down to the studio, the old studio. He's still getting stuff up. Our son's coming home next week. I'm so excited. And Morton just wants to have all of our stuff totally gone down there. So they can get themselves settled, sorted, and all that good stuff. And there's never, ever enough hours in a day. We do what we can do, and we can do no more. Okay, so this one, down here where this little red bud is, this is one that I made in the kiln. I want to put this one, I think I'm going to put it here. Like it's just, boop, it's hanging off there. Yeah, hey, I love it, the hanging out. I'm going to put, I was going to put a lot of glass in there, but when you look at a cherry tree, I've been thinking about it because I have this cool water glass that I'm going to use where I have to use it. But up here, I want to create just like a pink arch of cherry blossoms. And so it doesn't just all look the same. I'm going to use different textures, different colors. And I'm going to take advantage of some of these ones that I created here. They're going to really, really spice that up. They're going to spice it up. Okay. That and that. I might have some other ones I want to put in there too. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is a pretty one. That's a really pretty one right in there. Maybe right there. No. Nope. I thought it would be pretty there, but no. That one. Oh, that one right there. Yes. That little guy there. This was a piece of fused. I want this window to be a breath taker. When people look at this one, I want them to just smile and feel spring. In springtime, the only pretty ring time, birds sing, hey ding, a ding, a ding. Sweet lovers love the spring. I love the spring. I know it's just January, and I don't like to wish time away. Yesterday I was outside taking stuff down with Morton, and it was gorgeous out. It was still cold. I'm just burnishing the heck out of this. Burnishing is just smoothing down all these bumps. I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it's cool. And that little guy there, look, those two colors, they're the same. They're perfect. And then in here, I have little offcuts that I've been getting a hold of from making these. So this little guy is going to fit, right in here. just got to wrap him up and sit him down. Again, if I had a pattern, I couldn't do that. So everybody tell me where you're from and what are you up to today? What's going on? I know Lainey is going to cast us to the TV, and she's cleaning. Oh, I use for my jewelry. For my jewelry, I use this. It's lead-free solder. It's silver for my jewelry that I make. I would never, ever do that. And if you get into this, don't ever use the lead for, or don't ever use the solder for making windows and making jewelry. There's special solder for your jewelry. Los Angeles. Nanu, thank you for following. So they can be really sharp, these little points. I use my fingernail to push these on because, believe it or not, that can actually cut you. We don't want that. And this, I like to sometimes just set this down on the table and just push on it on the table just to get it all pushed into place. Sometimes these little pieces, they're too fidgety. Let's see if that little piece will fit in there. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. So these little pieces of, these little triangles of pink that have been my offcuts, I'm going to put them in around here just to create just a arch of blooms. You're looking for the shop. Our website is the 1870studio.com. And I have zero idea why, but some browsers aren't working. So if it doesn't open up through your TikTok, just open up, a browser and check it out. Thank you. Thank you. If you want stained glass in something, you want to get the jumbo mystery box. Well, the jumbo January box, I think I called it. I have a lot of stained glass pieces that I'm sending out in them now. I don't have a way to hang them and display them. We're not in the studio anymore. Everything happens from up here. Everything's happening up in here. So I really want to get them out to people. If you like stained glass, you want to get at it. Oh, thank you so much. You love the lives are your favorite. Seriously, do it, stained glass. I always dreamed of doing it. And when I finally started doing it, I'm like, why did I wait so long? It's there. That's perfect. That looks like I cut it to size. Honey, what are you... Oh, he's carrying stuff up from the basement. Hey, babe. Honey.
Well,
come here, please. Okay. I'm going to get these 3 little bobs in there. He just moved. Get back in there, yo. I could get these in and solder them down. Nope, that's not the right way. That's the right way. That's the way. That way they won't move. That way they'll stay there. And I'm just going to build up layers and layers and layers of pink for this arch. The pink is what's gonna make people catch their breath when they see this one. And that's what we're going for. Now this little piece of glass here, it's a tiny little piece. It gets so hot. Hey, in Southern Cali, square footage of the church, excuse me, it's about 10,000 square foot of usable space. More if we, more if we went other places. How is the shortbread stuff coming?
Well, I was tidying the kitchen at the moment and to fill the fish tank for the basement.
Okay, honey, say hi.
Hi there.
Where are you at? There you are. I did the live for an hour. I stopped the live, and people were liking this, so I came back on live. But whenever you're ready for me to come down there and make shortbread with you, just call me.
Well, that'll be 10 minutes because I've still
10 minutes? Okay. All right, 10 minutes. 10 minutes, we're going to be making shortbread. Honey, Lainey said hi.
Hi there.
And Nanu said hi. Nanu said hi. I have, Lainey, I have a couple window tours, but none of them, I don't think any of them do them justice. I can't wait till I get all the glass in all the windows. Then I can tell you my whole story and inspiration behind why I did this and what it is.
One fish survived.
Yeah, there were only 2 fish. There were only 2 fish there. Yeah. Okay, that's in, and that guy. Let's get this guy in. Got away from this guy and then went back because it's such a little piece. You hear it sizzling? Deep sea, thank you. It still always takes me by surprise when people say they love my voice. That's so odd to me. I mean, I'm happy you do. I've just always disliked my voice. This is the flux, and it's to clean the copper and make the solder just adhere really well to it. I'm gonna start copper foiling these little parts. Maybe I do want to keep working over here. Oh, will you fit there? You're kind of nice there, that big hunk of pink up there. But I think it's too big. I have a cool one here that will be better. This is a cool one here. You're welcome. Yep, that one has the little red tuft on it. I'll take these off. I love Sundays. I used to always have stained glass Sunday here in person, pre-pandemic. And I got to be so close to so many people who would come over. It was just like, we would all just sit around, talk, make stained glass. It's like paradise on earth, basically. It's almost like, reminded me of a new old-fashioned quilting bee. We had guys come too. But I had this group, I call them my stained glass girls. And oh my gosh, do we ever have some fun times together? Still do. Still so much to have fun with. But I don't do stained glass Sundays anymore for teaching lessons. I might again at one point. I might again start doing it because it is super fun. Yeah, it was just definitely like a community family. Everybody would like bring something to eat. We'd have this big old lunch together every Sunday. Morton would be working. Morton used to have to work basically every Sunday. I think he had one Sunday off every 5 weeks or so. And it was just so fun. So this part, see how it has the red down here? I'm gonna put that right there. That little red bit right there. Because that's how it would look when it holds on to the tree. And then I have a couple more in here Well, actually, let me look here at my little pinks that I have. I have a couple little pink feels that they might. Oh, that's good there. That's good there. I'm loving this window. Hey, honey,
Well,
are you gonna make a tiki-talk? Are you making shortbread?
I think it's shortbread, I don't know.
He just said, I think it's shortbread. I don't know. I know, honey, but I said, are you gonna make a TikTok of it?
What?
Are you going to make a TikTok of you making shortbread? Oh. We want to make our own butter today, too. We were going to make pasta, homemade pasta, but Martin's going to make the shortbread, and then he's making vegetarian mince and tatties for us for dinner, which is like a Scottish staple. Only they use, like, mince is ground beef. And I'm vegetarian, but Martin isn't, so. This one, nope, doesn't work there. Does work there. Yep. And then I think I'm going to, I have some little bits of black, well, the brown. I think I might put some little bits of the brown in there, just to kind of offset my pink, but not by a lot. Turn you down, you can see what I'm up to. Martin was going to go out and do wood today, which I think he still is, but he wants to make shortbread. I would never say no to him baking shortbread. So sometimes these teeny little pieces, like I said, I'll set them down because they're really hard to do in your hands. So I just set them down and push that. So we'll have that little dark piece there. Yep. And then we'll put another little dark piece, probably right here. Yep. And none of these are pieces that I actually cut for it. They're my offcuts of when I was cutting my branches. And thanks for following. Shell, thank you so much, Shell, for following. I had to pull my head back. My eyes, I have pretty good eyesight, but I need glasses for driving, and I need glasses for, like, reading up close work. I'm good to about 5 feet away. And then things can get a little bit blurry. But the screen is sometimes weird to read. But I always love it when we see new people following. Whoever thought in this day and age, like, you'd be happy when somebody follows you? You know? I was just talking to somebody about, I forget where I was, but I was shopping, and it was like this person was following me, like, in a creepy way. This was a long time ago. And I was really concerned of stranger danger. Did not want to be followed then. I'm gonna take this and turn it this way. Yep. Nope. That wouldn't come out like a branch. This would. That's the fun part of playing with this stuff as you're going. Now in here, I'll make a big, I'm going to make a big blob of solder in there. I don't know what that means. Something's heating up down in the kitchen. Making lamps. Yeah, I have a lot of lamps that I've made. They're super time consuming and they all take patterns, and I'll show you some. I have one that I just have to put together. I get super bored making something that's super repetitious. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't. Just give it up. I'll get it out and show you though. That little piece might work there, but I think I'm going to use the dark brown instead. If I have so this piece will fit in here. I'm just going to take it and custom cut it by holding my finger here, using my little nippers. Nippy nip. And that piece will fit right there. Love it. I want to make some freeform lamps. I do like making them. Anything goes lamps. I might actually mix up and I think I have 8 panels or 6 panels done for the one lamp, and I think I might actually turn it into like 8 different lamps just by using one piece of the ready-made shade. Well, when I say ready-made, where I've already have all the little pieces cut and everything's together. I think I tack fused it. I think it's just all, or tack soldered it. But then I might make 5 different panels that are just free-form panels to go with it. That guy looks great there. I'm gonna solder that piece a while because again, like when they're fitting, when they're good, I like to put them together so they don't get weird on me. And I gotta say, like, I love doing stained glass for me. Look at that. It's so great. This is the best place in the church I've ever sat and done stained glass. I love it. Absolutely love it. So now we'll wipe the tip off. I already fluxed it. Now this stuff, because I don't want to bump anything, I'm going to kind of just drop. Just kind of drop some of this in here. Once I get the top caught, the bottom part can't go anywhere. I'm going to zoom you in. Oh, you worked for 20 years. Oh, you would be good at it. And you would love it because it's really very relaxing. You're going to be shocked when I lift this up and you see how this piece looks with the light coming on through it. Oh, it's gonna be gorgeous. I'm gonna have highlights, I'm gonna have lowlights, I'm gonna have pinks and the cherry blossom red. And I didn't flux it as good as I should have because it was still kind of loose. Now that it's all together, I'll flux it like I mean it. I'm gonna put my outer rim on. I get lost when I'm doing this. I don't want to break any of my glass by making it too hot. And then this is all gonna get patinaed black as well. Come on, you stick. Cool. Cool down. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, it is just, it's amazing. Yeah, flux. I always tell people when they're like, my solder's not staying. I'm like, did you flux? That's what you gotta do. Okay, so here I have these pieces down here that I think I might actually, no. Well, maybe. That one's just one hair too wide. One hair too wide. I have all different colored petals there. I don't know. Jigsaw puzzle time. Oh, you might work out really nice up in here. I kind of love that. Yep, you can live up there. All copper tape is not the same. There's, it comes in different thicknesses. Comes in, this one is 1/4 inch. Comes in different thicknesses. Some of it has black on the back, and some of it is just for decorative stuff. Some of it will say stained glass foiling tape. You want that. So, and flux is the cleaner that cleans the copper off so we can solder things together on there. And the copper foil, it's super soft. You just take your glass and mind the edges, because the edges of your glass are, I can't even stress this enough, they are razor sharp. Do not touch them with your fingers. You will get cut. Push that down, fold it over. Push that down and fold it over. I just tear it with my fingernail. Some people cut it with scissors. Some people use these little special rollers to burnish this. I like a wooden dowel. It fits in my hand comfortably. And because I can be working on a window for 8 or 10 hours a day, you have to have comfortable tools. And that's a tool that I love. I love that there. That's gonna look super cool. You're gonna see a cool little flow. Didn't come in its package. Hey, all you can do is try it and see, Melso. Just try it and see. You'll know straight away. If it was all in amongst fuse or stained glass stuff, you're probably good to go. I kind of like that piece there, but I think it kind of might get too busy too. Oh, maybe like that. Yeah. And then I'll stick some little bits of black in there. Well, the tree color. This piece is really pretty. Sounds like Martin's melting butter. And I hope he's making a TikTok on how to make that shortbread. Everybody always asks. Martin's such a good baker. You found a baker's hat down in the studio. Push it on, fold it over. This is so therapeutic doing this. And if I was doing this on my own and not, visiting with you, I would have lovely music on and I would be sitting here silently, if you can believe that or not, because I like to jibber jab. I would be sitting here silently, and it's almost its own meditation doing something like this. Rub that, rub it, rub it. Oh, let's see if I can remember. Was it that way? Oh, it wasn't that way. But that's the way it's gonna go. Look at that. It's just laid in there like magic. Reading device for visually impaired that moves. That's cool. That's very cool, Firefly. Okay, now let's look for some more of this. I saved some of this because I want to make some little branches here and there coming off. And here, maybe just like this, right? Let's try this. Let's try it and see. Dang it. I knew I should have marked it with a marker. This is how you do it, to be sure. Put your piece in there and then mark it. I just eyeballed it. Sometimes it works, eyeballing things. But this is cool because I'm going to have a little piece now. I'm going to have a little piece. So I'll have that piece in there. Perfect. And then we'll have another little piece in there. Working on a window. 9:30 in Concord, California. Flux is the cleaner that makes the copper clean so the solder will stick to it. I'm doing what Morton does. I just lost my place here because the screen went by fast. So I'm answering some questions twice. Fold this over. Put it on there. And this is a really important stage because if you don't have this adhered down properly, your window or your sun catcher or your jewelry, whatever, won't be as strong. We want it to be nice and strong. So this little piece here, that little piece there can go right up here. I love it. It went in there and now it won't come back out. Thanks for following. Angelica, what a beautiful name. Morton's down there in the dark in the kitchen making shortbread. I'm going to get to paint little shortbread hedgehogies. I'm so excited. I have another big paint project to do today. Oh, I'm excited about that. The hanging pendant lights that we're putting up here that are metal on the inside, I'm painting them with all these different colors of metallic paint. It's acrylic metallic paint. It's either going to be fabulous or a fail. There are no two ways about it. You're either going to love it or hate it. Hopefully we'll love it. And I think it's going to look good. I have a specific look in my mind of what I want. And if I end up not loving it, I will paint it over. That's all. It's not the end of the world. I have another tiny little piece here, but I think I want to put pinks in there now. I'll save that little tiny piece. I have some little pinks. I'm gonna look for something just the right size. Oh, oh, that's pretty there. That one. Yes, Robin Lynn. I seriously, like, I don't love to fail, but I totally don't mind failing. I learned so much when I fail. I'm not afraid of it for sure. I'm gonna put that piece in, it's a little bit bigger. And it looks like a heart. This piece I might put in on an angle. I'm gonna have a little 3D action happening over here. A little 3D action on a window is good. I have a window over there that's gonna go in our summer window. Sunflowers that I made the sunflowers aren't 3D. I made like bluebells or something 3D on it. I like unconventional stained glass windows. In our lemon window, I have a martini glass hidden in there. Our daughter's favorite drink is lemon drop martini. And I want to put little nods around here and there. The large ones, like I've helped restore windows that are hundreds of years old when I lived in Scotland. And they were done in a lead channel. They have lead channels that are U-shaped and A-shaped, H-shaped, that the glass sits in and then you have to cement them in. They're done differently. This is, this technique here is called Tiffany style. This is Tiffany. Yeah, that lemon window is so cheery, Robin Lynn. When you look at it, oh my gosh, when the sun's coming through it, oh, I love it. I love that lemon window. I did that window in about 3 days without moving. I had it in my mind of like I wanted a big lemon slice. And now the rest of that window is going to be a lemon tree with big lemons in it and more slices. Some greens and turquoise, I think, with it. Sorry. Martin's making a ticky-tock. I'm happy. He needs to turn that light on down there. Honey, turn your light on, my love. There you go. Just got 100% better. Yeah, the cardinal window, I love that one too. So this one, I'm going to put this one in, but I'm going to set it up on an angle so it looks dimensional. It'll look like a little, maybe I want to. I think I do want to. It'll look like a petal coming out. I'm going to set it to the side. Silver that stuff down. I'm doing all the windows. I'm making 52. The glass, that glass piece that Morton broke at that charity store or that antique store, it fused together. I'm saving it as a little bowl in by where I work. I just did a tack fuse on it so the letters remained on it. I'm going to change it. I'm going to do a full fuse so it stays together better. Morton was kind of like not impressed, really. And I think in here, instead of putting glass, I'm just going to make a solder line come down here because it makes a solid black shadow. So it'll look like a branch. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just chop this little hunk off to put that little hunk there. pop another hunk off. Can you see what I'm up to okay? Hopefully you can. I do this different ways too. Like sometimes these are little pieces, they're not gonna crack on me, I hope. And sometimes I'll do decorative soldering. You can actually rubber stamp this too when you solder. Did you know that? You take a red, the red rubber stamps. I do this in my jewelry solder. Make a little puddle, and then you can rubber stamp it. Looks like an ancient coin or something. I have some that have Celtic designs on them. I'll show you that someday. That's pretty cool. It is so relaxing. Hey, Mrs., how are you? Martin is mixing up shortbread, and I get to go down and just put an apron on and paint my little hedgehogs. I'm going to leave some bare. I'm going to paint some. I'm going to make some like a little rainbow. This, I'm going to put a big hunk of, I was going to put that little guy there, which I still might do. But I'm putting a whole bunch of solder here. That'll make a block out area for me. Yeah, his shortbread is super yummy. When one cracks, Mrs., I take it out. I just unsolder it, take it out, make a new one, put it, and put it back. And remember, I cut this off because this is light now, but that spool gets in my way. I was just thinking this morning, this is so crazy. I was laying in bed remembering this person told me, and this is a person who's done a lot of stained glass. They told me that they used to, when they made a lot of windows, like you can get these that come in big long sticks too. And when I lived in Scotland, I would get them, I'd buy a 50-pound box that came in sticks. And they would hold the sticks in their mouth. And this stuff is lead. And they told me they were totally serious. It's like, oh my gosh, that's so scary. You want to treat this, it's totally fine, but you got to treat it with respect. And never, ever, ever do that. No, this is all pink glass here. So this little piece here, I think I'm going to make this little piece. I was going to make it go in here, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to put it here and then make another dark spot behind there. So we have a nice shadow there. And the dark spot I'm not using it by putting glass in. I'm just going to make my solder thicker here. So it's a thick bit. The shadow will look really cool. And the other thing you can do is I can use this to make like little branches. If I wanted to use this and make like a little branch come up there, I could do that. So, yeah, the Mad Hatter, that's it. That is the Mad Hatter. You're totally right, Ash. And that piece does not work there. I'll put that somewhere else. I have one here cut. That might work here. The fumes, if you're in a closed-in space, yeah, use an exhaust fan, but this space is, I couldn't get myself fumed out here. And the kind of stuff that I use it's all the, like, the safest stuff that you can use. So in the summertime, I like to do this outside too. I love taking a board outside. Here, I think I might take a piece of brown though and come up off of here, maybe a little. Maybe a little. No, he's weird there. And that's weird there. I could do this. I could do that. And make it look like the branch is going behind. But I don't want to get it too branched up because I want to get a lot of blooms in there too. Oh, this piece might be great here. Yep. Just found the perfect piece. Just found the perfect piece. Let me get you close. Look at that piece. That piece is perfect. This is a piece we fused in the kiln. It looks so good. I use every kind of glass cutter you can think of. I have the expensive ones, I have the cheap ones, and I have one that's 22 years old that's probably my favorite. And I never put oil on them. I'm bad. I love any kind of glass cutter. A lot of people, I think, get hung up that you gotta get the most expensive one or the best one, but it's pretty shocking what kind of cutters you can use. This is a Hakko. You can't see the name anymore. Hakko. FX601, I think. I love that one. If you're going to spend any kind of money, get yourself a good soldering iron. It needs to be at least 100 watts. That's where I'm mixing the shortbread. How fantastic is this Sunday? I get to do stained glass and paint shortbread and eat shortbread. Oh, he's going to town down there. I can't wait till all that. See, when I say like all the windows are done, I'm going to tell you what I want to do. And you tell me what you think of this idea. Alexa, turn on Fairy.
Okay.
Okay, so down here, down there, all the windows are going to be stained glass, right? Some of them will open up like shutters. But down in that loft, down there, let me zoom you in. Down there, I really, really, really want to create big stained glass panels that go from like here up. Now, they'll be about 15 feet high, but I think they'll look so cool. Alexa, turn off Fairy.
Okay.
I think it'll be super cool. It's my dream. If I live long enough, it'll take a long time. I might, who knows, sometime I might have like a fused glass or a stained glass party here where I just invite stained glass artists over to make panels and just spend a week and see if we can't set a world record for creating stained glass panels. I think that would be fun. Yeah, the panels would be at the top of the arches back there in the loft. They'd sit there and go the whole way up. Just stained glass panels. I think that would be amazing. It kind of closes space off, but also have some open space. So I think it would be so cool. I've ran that idea past Morton. He is neither opposed or he's not even for it or he's neither for it or against it. He just knows it's nothing to be involved with doing. Morton, he's too funny. Morton's attitude of, do I need to do anything? No. Okay, do whatever you want. I think it would be fun. I'm going to take this little one here that has that little pink, looks like a little pink heart that's on it. I'm going to stick that one in there too. Because I do want these to be more pinks than branches. That one got caught on and I had to yank it back off my tape. You can get away with that 1 or 2 times. And there I just touched my tape. Don't do anything I'm showing you. That was all wrong. Oh, I love that little heart still sticking out. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Now I'm gonna burnish it. I have too many ideas for here. I really do. I will never, ever be able to get them all done. I know that. That's the only sad part about living here. And I'm not even sad because, like, when I go, other people can do stuff to it too. I wanted to just keep evolving. Just be a big pretty thing that just keeps getting prettier. I have made my own glass from scratch. I want to. I want this to happen. I'm not sure it can or how the logistics are with it. But I would love to go to somewhere like Yakagani, and at least if I couldn't make the panel myself of glass, I'd like to show you how they do it. I think that would be amazing. I'm gonna take a little teeny tiny piece here of this. I might have made it too chubby. Oh no, you just fit. So when it just fits in there and I can't get it back out, I'll use a little stick to grab at it. I have lots of good plans to take you on lots of fun field trips and make lots of fun stuff together. Last night I was getting ready to do crocheting. I'm like, I've never even crocheted with you. And then I ended up not crocheting. I like to do something while we watch TV. Crochet. Sometimes I'll cut wire for my fused glass. Sometimes if I have pieces of glass to copper foil. Sometimes I copper foil while I'm watching TV. Hey, thank you and hello. And yes, you are right. It is such a beautiful Sunday. It's gorgeous. Morton's down in the kitchen making us shortbread. We're getting ready. We're gonna have a Scottish jumble sale here, and Morton will be using that little hedgehog cookie cutter that Lisa sent to us. He's down there making up a batch of Scottish shortbread. I hope when I go, people have, kind thoughts and memories of me. That would be lovely. And they'll definitely have a lot of things that I've made, that's for sure. It's like when whenever I put stuff on our YouTube channel, somebody on our YouTube channel commented like this past fall. They're like, I have some videos back when Morton and we rode bicycles up the east coast of America back in 2007, and this person's like, oh, I love seeing these old school YouTube videos. Wonder if these people are even still alive. Like, it was 2007. It's not that long ago. And I answered them, I'm like, yes, we're still alive. That was funny. I gotta get all of we got a whole bunch of video from when Martin and I did that bike ride. I gotta get them down from one YouTube channel and put them on the 1870 Studio channel. Some of them are flipping awesome. I look back and I'm like, whatever possessed me to want to spend 7 months living on a bicycle, sleeping beside the road, sleeping in tents. But boy, oh boy, did we meet some wonderful people. That was our biggest adventure, I think. People think that this church is our biggest adventure. It's not. And I still think that our biggest adventure hasn't even happened yet. So if you think you would like to do stained glass, find somebody local who's doing it and take a workshop with them, because it is expensive. The glass is expensive, the materials are expensive, the tools are expensive. That being said, you can, this is the kind of craft you can fall in love with this. I'm getting ready to do some big terrariums in here, like big old Victorian greenhouse looking things that I'm making. And, but inside the church. And, I was looking and thinking, like, these are gonna be heavy and these are gonna be crazy to do, but when they're done, they're gonna be so awesome. And you can make anything out of stained glass. I'm gonna have a stained glass greenhouse here one day. Martin's real thrilled about that idea. I am. Martin can't see it till it happens. I've been blessed or cursed with the ability. I'm not quite sure where it came from or how I have this, but when I get an idea in my head, I can see it. And most of the time, that idea plays out pretty well the way I thought it would. Most of the time. Okay. I think I need to start. That piece is all done there. I can lift this up and show you how this is looking. This is looking awesome. Let's look at it. And thanks everybody for hanging out, spending some time with us. This piece is going to be heavy. This piece is also going to be flippin' gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I love it. I love it. Yes, 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 yes. The word I'm looking for is yes. Yes, I love it. This is going to be a beautiful window. So when I'm gone, our son's going to be here. And I know he will never take these windows out. Then maybe when he's gone, maybe our granddaughter will be here. I don't think she'd ever take these windows out. I think these windows are just going to hang around for a long time. I think they are. I'm gonna stop right here at this point because Morton's getting ready. He's mixing up the shortbread, and I'm gonna paint it. Oh, that's so cool. Your mom had to donate the class. Oh, that's so cool, Kim. That's so neat. And thanks for following, user. This window is going to be a really pretty one. It's going to be the first one there as you come in. And it's number 3 of 52 windows that I'm making this year for this place. I have so many windows to make. So many windows. But they're all going to have their own personality. They're all going to have their own story. And this one is spring. And this one is cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms in spring. And I think it's just going to be one of our prettiest ones. I think people will like it when they come in and look. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have to write down their meanings because I'm kind of letting a video diary, but I might make up a little window journal as well for in here and just tell the stories of because that's like my blue moon window, my forest for the trees window. I might actually make a little reference guide to put somewhere in here. Because we're just basically, seriously, we're stewards here for just a minute. Just a minute. We blink, we blink and, we blink and you know what happens when we blink. Time just goes so quick. Did anybody have any questions that I didn't answer about the stained glass? And this panel is made with, it's fused glass on either end and then stained glass in the middle. I did the glass fusing pieces. It's going to be a really pretty window. I love it. I'm in love with it. But I'm getting ready. I'm going to have to jump off, go to the bathroom, wash my hands, because if you do stained glass, whenever you're done doing it, wash your hands. Just because you're using chemicals and things. And if you drink water, have a lid on your drink. I try to not drink while I'm doing this. I'll step away and take a sip. I don't want to swallow anything weird while I'm doing this. And I've been working with lead for about 22 years. And I have used it, I don't have it here, but I have used fused glass to make whole pieces of stained glass. They're really heavy, they're really thick, and I typically do it in panels with frames around them. So I'll come back on live maybe when we're back down doing when we're doing the shortbread. Martin was going to go out and doing he was going to do firewood, but first I'm going to be painting hedgehogs, and I think he's going to be making a TikTok about it. So, yeah, I'll probably go live down there. Well, I feel like I got to sneeze, and I don't. So, but thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follows. Thanks to all of our subscribers that are here. And if I don't see you again today, have a great day. Tomorrow is Mystery Monday. Oh, tomorrow, I got to do a TikTok about it and make an event. Tomorrow, Mystery Monday, 7 p.m., we're making something super cool and practical out of paper. Bring any kind of paper. Paper, maybe a bit of cardboard. I'll do a TikTok on what you want to do. But come along tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Morton and I will be live doing Mystery Monday. I'm excited about this one because it's something that I really, really need. And you probably need it too. So Mystery Mondays, they're going to continue. But in February, we're going to be, I have one more stained glass Sunday that I'm doing next week. And then I think next week is the 5th, February 5th. And then I probably won't do any other stained glass Sunday in February because we're going down to Florida. And I'm not going to take over my daughter's house again and have a whole studio thing going on. We're going to get you out and about doing fun stuff with you down there. But we're going to Florida in February. So, yeah, we have one more. Hi, Tina. We have one more stained glass Sunday this month. And I'll try to go live again in a little bit, doing the shortbread. But right now I gotta run, go to the bathroom, wash my hands because I know he's getting ready for me down there. So everybody, if I don't talk to you again today, have a beautiful, beautiful day. And tomorrow 7 p.m. Mystery Monday. Get ready to craft with us. Bye, Tina. See everybody later. Bye.